Paris, a city whose name alone stirs something deep inside the human soul. When the morning sun touches the Seine and church bells echo over its bridges, you realize this is not just a place, it's an experience. Every street corner holds a story whispered by lovers, poets, and dreamers who walked here before. Paris doesn't shout for attention. It quietly seduces you with its elegance, charm, and mystery. From the aroma of fresh croissants to the sound of laughter spilling from hidden cafes, the city is alive with emotion. It's a living painting, constantly changing with the light, the weather, and the people. To visit Paris is to walk inside a dream crafted by time itself. In this cinematic journey, we'll explore 20 unforgettable reasons why Paris is a must-visit city. Each chapter will uncover a new layer of her beauty, from art and food to love and life. Stay with us till the end, because reason number 1 may just make you fall in love with travel forever. Number 20. The magic of Paris mornings. When dawn breaks over Montmartre, Paris glows like a painting by Monet. Soft light spills over rooftops, and the air carries the scent of bread and hope. Cafes awaken, chairs clatter on cobblestones, and the city exhales. Here, mornings are not rushed, they're sacred. The first sip of espresso by the window feels like poetry in motion. Artists unfold easels near Sacré-Cœur, capturing the golden moment that lasts only minutes. Locals greet each other with quiet smiles, their routines forming a dance of everyday grace. Each sunrise reminds you that beauty doesn't demand attention. Number 19. Montmartre, where art was born. Montmartre isn't just a neighborhood, it's the birthplace of artistic rebellion. This hill once echoed with laughter from Picasso, Monet, and Renoir as they painted history into being. Wandering its narrow streets feels like walking through time, where Bohemia never truly died. The scent of oil paint mixes with espresso as street artists sketch portraits beneath the Sacré-Cœur. Balconies overflow with flowers, and the hum of accordions drifts through the air. Every brushstroke tells the story of Parisian spirit, raw, romantic, and restless. It's here that art became freedom and color became language. From the Moulin Rouge to Place du Tertre, Montmartre celebrates imperfection with passion. You don't just visit this place, you feel it under your skin. Montmartre reminds us that Paris was never built for tourists, it was built for dreamers. Number 18. The Parisian café culture. In Paris, cafés are temples of time. They're where ideas were born, revolutions whispered, and novels written on napkins. From Café de Flore to Les du Magot, history lingers between sips of espresso. Writers like Hemingway and Sartre sat here, lost in thought as the city hummed around them. Even today, every table has a story, of love found, of friendships formed, of moments that mattered. The simple act of sitting at a cafe becomes a conversation with the city itself. Waiters glide between tables like conductors of a quiet orchestra. The world rushes by, but inside, time stands still. Here, you don't drink coffee to wake up, you drink it to feel alive. In every cup, Paris reminds you that life is meant to be savored. Number 17. The grandeur of the Louvre. Beneath its glass pyramid, the Louvre holds centuries of human genius. Each corridor whispers secrets from empires, revolutions, and dreams painted in oil and marble. Here you walk beside gods and kings, heroes and heartbreak. The Mona Lisa smiles her eternal secret as millions stand in awe. Yet beyond the masterpieces lies something greater, the story of us. The Louvre isn't just a museum, it's a time machine for the soul. Every sculpture, every brushstroke reminds us what it means to create, to feel, to remember. Light spills across ancient stone floors as if history itself still breathes here. You leave not just with memories, but with a piece of eternity. In Paris, art isn't decoration, it's destiny. Number 16. The hidden passages of Paris. Between the boulevards of modern Paris lie secret corridors of another time. The Passage des Panoramas, Galerie Vivienne, and Passage Geoffroy hide stories beneath their glass ceilings. Once elegant arcades of 19th century society, today they're relics of romance. Antique shops, tea rooms, and bookstores whisper softly to those who wander through. Golden light filters through glass, illuminating dust like suspended magic. Each footstep echoes history, elegance, and forgotten laughter. It feels like stepping into a dream that never ended. Locals browse vintage postcards, while violins play faintly in the distance. These passages are not about shopping. They're about discovery. In their quiet glow, you find the beating heart of old Paris. Number 15. Gardens of Serenity, Luxembourg and Tuileries. When Paris becomes too loud, its gardens offer silence. The Luxembourg Gardens, green, grand, graceful, cradle the rhythm of relaxation. Children sail boats across fountains, lovers recline on chairs, and poets find peace beneath chestnut trees. The air smells like spring and distant joy. Nearby, the Tuileries whisper tales of royalty and revolution, beauty and blood. Yet today, they are symbols of serenity, living bridges between past and present. Here you don't just escape the city, you find its gentlest side. Sculptures watch as life unfolds in slow motion. Birdsong replaces traffic, and time begins to breathe again. In these gardens, Paris reminds you, peace is also a kind of art. Number 14. The soul of Notre-Dame. Standing tall beside the Seine, Notre-Dame Cathedral is more than stone and glass. It's a monument to faith, fire, and resilience. For over 800 years, it has witnessed love, war, and redemption. When flames devoured its roof in 2019, the world wept. Not for architecture, but for memory. Yet Notre-Dame survived, scarred but unbroken, like Paris itself. Inside, colored light dances on ancient pillars, creating rainbows from tragedy. Every gargoyle, every bell, has a voice that echoes eternity. As sunset bathes in towers in gold, you realize beauty can endure even after pain. It stands as proof that no fire can burn away a city's soul, and in its silence, you hear the heartbeat of history. Number 13. The Seine, River of Stories. The Seine isn't just water, it's the city's mirror. It reflects Paris at every hour, calm at dawn, golden by day, and glittering by night. Its bridges connect not just neighborhoods, but centuries. Bookstalls line its banks, selling forgotten pages to passing souls. A cruise at sunset feels like floating through poetry itself. The reflections of the Eiffel Tower shimmer like fireflies on the surface. Couples lean on bridges, whispering promises into the wind. The Seine listens, holds, remembers. It's been here through every revolution, every kiss, every dream. To see Paris is to see the Seine, and to understand both, you must drift slowly. Number 12. Les Marais, the timeless heart. Les Marais is a neighborhood that never aged. It simply evolved. Medieval alleys lead to chic boutiques, and history hums behind every iron gate. You can feel the weight of centuries in every cobblestone. From old Jewish bakeries to avant-garde galleries, the old and new coexist gracefully. Locals sip coffee beside ancient churches, unbothered by the world's pace. Every corner feels like a movie scene, charming, alive, effortlessly elegant. It's where the Paris of the past shakes hands with the Paris of today. Wander here without a plan, and you'll find everything you didn't know you were looking for. The sound of heels, laughter, and jazz spill through narrow lanes. Les Marais isn't a district. It's a heartbeat preserved in stone. Number 11. The Paris food experience. Paris isn't just seen, it is tasted. From buttery croissants in the early morning to decadent eclairs at sunset, every bite tells a story. Street markets overflow with colors, aromas, and life. Fresh produce, cheeses, and pastries stacked like art. Michelin-starred chefs transform simple ingredients into experiences that linger in memory. Savoring an espresso in a quiet café or a warm crepe by the Seine feels like touching history with your palate. Even humble bakeries hold secrets of generations, handed down through flour-dusted hands. Food here isn't merely fuel, it is an intimate expression of culture, passion, and identity. The clink of glasses, the murmur of conversation, the sizzle from kitchens, all form a symphony of flavor. Every street corner tempts with delights waiting to be discovered. To dine in Paris is to taste the heartbeat of the city itself. Number 10. Paris at night. When darkness falls, Paris transforms into pure enchantment. Street lamps cast golden halos on cobblestones, and the Seine reflects twinkling lights like liquid stars. Musicians play under bridges, and jazz drifts from hidden cellars. The Eiffel Tower sparkles every hour, a beacon of dreams and romance. Night in Paris is not about sleep, it is about wonder. Even quiet alleys hum with history and life, alive with whispers from centuries past. Couples wander arm in arm, and photographers chase reflections of neon on wet streets. The city glows, not for tourists, but for the soul seeking beauty in every corner. In Paris, night is a story unfolding, one frame at a time, in golden light and shadow. It is a living dream, inviting you to become part of its magic. Number 9. The artists of the streets. Paris is a canvas, and its streets are alive with creativity. Murals, sculptures, and graffiti tell stories that galleries can't contain. Belleville's colorful walls vibrate with life, while the Latin Quarter hums with sketches and poems. Every corner holds a fleeting masterpiece, created for those curious enough to notice. Musicians, dancers, and painters fill public spaces with passion and spontaneity. The city itself encourages art, inspiring, daring, and generous. Even the smallest details, a painted door, a stencil on the pavement, speak of imagination. Artists here do not seek fame, they seek life in its purest form. Walking these streets feels like stepping into a living, breathing gallery. Paris proves that creativity isn't confined to museums. It spills onto every street. Number 8. The joy of getting lost. Some of Paris's greatest treasures are discovered by accident. Wander without a map, and you may find a hidden courtyard, a secret garden, or a quiet café. Every alley and winding street seems to whisper its own story. A wrong turn can lead to a bookshop untouched by time, or a mural you'll never forget. The city rewards curiosity, revealing beauty to those willing to explore. Unexpected encounters with locals offer insight into Parisian life. Sounds, scents, and sights converge into a sensory memory that lasts forever. Each discovery feels like a private gift from the city itself. Getting lost here is not disorientation, it is immersion. In Paris, serendipity is part of the charm. Number 7. Palaces and Royal History. Paris is a city of kings and queens, revolutions, and grandeur. The Palace of Versailles tells stories of ambition, opulence, and change. Its mirrored halls reflect light and history simultaneously. Fountains dance in rhythm with centuries of power and artistry. Every garden path and corridor carries whispers of secrets long past. The Palais Royal in the city center shows the balance between elegance and political evolution. Walking these halls, you feel the weight of history on your shoulders. Even ordinary spaces were transformed into stages of drama, intrigue, and vision. The royal past of Paris is not confined to textbooks. It lives in stone, water, and air. Here, history is a tangible, breathtaking experience. Number 6. Fashion capital of the world. Paris is not only seen, it is worn. Fashion flows through the city like invisible air, inspiring confidence, identity, and beauty. From haute couture houses like Chanel and Dior to trendy boutiques along Rue Saint-Honoré, style is everywhere. Even the simplest outfit seems more elegant under Parisian skies. During Fashion Week, runways replace streets, turning the city into a living showcase. Shop windows glow like galleries of desire, displaying not products, but dreams. The city's fashion culture celebrates individuality, art, and history simultaneously. Walking past a boutique feels like stepping into a story of creativity and ambition. Every thread, every design, tells a tale of Parisian refinement. Here, fashion is not a trend, it is a way of life. Number 5. Festivals and celebration. Paris loves to celebrate life in all its forms. Bastille Day fireworks illuminate the night sky, reflecting on the Seine like molten gold. Street festivals bring music, dance, and laughter to every arrondissement. Food markets transform ordinary streets into feasts for all senses. Even simple moments, a street performer, a local parade, feel monumental here. Parisian joy is public, infectious, and unforgettable. Festivals connect people, history, and place in one magical experience. Children run freely, couples dance, and strangers smile at each other without reason. The spirit of celebration is in the city's DNA, alive and inviting. In Paris, joy is not just felt, it is shared with the world. Number 4. Hidden romantic corners. Paris is the city of love, but its romance is found in quiet, secret spaces. A candlelit bistro, a bridge at dusk, or a narrow garden gate can steal your breath. Here, intimacy isn't staged, it is discovered. The city offers countless corners for stolen glances and whispered confessions. Street lamps cast golden halos on couples wandering cobblestones. The gentle sound of the Seine provides the soundtrack for endless memories. Even a shared pastry on a bench becomes cinematic. Time slows in these hidden places, letting hearts speak louder than words. Romance in Paris is everywhere, yet uniquely private to each visitor. These corners remind us that love is often found off the beaten path. Number 3. The Eiffel Tower. No visit to Paris is complete without gazing at her iron crown. The Eiffel Tower rises above the city, a beacon of aspiration and beauty. Once criticized, now adored, it symbolizes dreams realized against impossible odds. Daylight reveals its lattice of steel, intricate and elegant. By night it sparkles like 1,000 fireflies, enchanting everyone who gazes. Couples photograph themselves beneath its lights, capturing moments that will last forever. Drone shots reveal how it anchors Paris, a constant amid the city's flow. It is more than a landmark. It is a living symbol of hope and art. From every angle, it inspires awe, reflection, and joy. The Eiffel Tower is not only seen, it is felt in the heart of Paris. Number 2. The spirit of the people. Paris is not only built of stone and steel, it is built of people. Baristas, painters, dancers, and dreamers give the city its pulse. The warmth of a smile, the passion of a performer, and the laughter of children create Paris's soul. Even strangers passing on the street contribute to its rhythm. Every local encounter tells a story, offering insight into the city's character. It is their spirit that makes history tangible and beauty alive. The city's charm is not in monuments alone, but in the lives that fill them. Parisians live elegantly, thoughtfully, and resiliently. They embody the heartbeat of a city that celebrates life at every turn. In Paris, humanity itself becomes art. Number 1. Paris is a feeling. You don't visit Paris merely to see, you visit to feel. Every street, every café, every bridge offers an emotion waiting to be discovered. The city lingers in your mind long after you leave. It teaches patience through strolls, gratitude through beauty, and wonder through art. Sunsets over rooftops, reflections in the Seine, and the sparkle of lights create unforgettable memories. Paris is both personal and universal, intimate yet inspiring millions. No photograph can capture its essence. No story fully explains it. To experience Paris is to carry it within your heart forever. It is a city that changes you subtly, yet profoundly, with every visit. Paris isn't just a destination, it is a lifelong love affair. Thank you for joining this journey through the heart of Paris. From its hidden corners to its world-famous landmarks, the city offers endless stories. We've walked through gardens, streets, museums, and cafes, discovering beauty at every turn. We've felt the pulse of its people, the rhythm of its river, and the sparkle of its nights. Paris teaches us to slow down, to notice, and to fall in love with life itself. Every sunset, every bridge, every whispering alley becomes part of our memory. The city is timeless yet alive, blending past, present, and future in one endless heartbeat. Carry this feeling with you as you travel, and know that Paris is always waiting. Its charm is eternal, its lessons universal, its magic unforgettable. Merci, Paris. Until we meet again,